Welcome to Vaught Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels. As we'll see, the Uconn Huskies taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Uconn will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will get the ball first. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So, mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
They'll go to the ground. He's out past the 35. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the second level and creating big lanes for this running back.
From the shotgun, the inside give. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
The pull and throw off the RPO. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Finds his man. It's Morrison. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. The RPO, fire complete to the left. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This defense might be reeling after those last 2, and now facing 1st and goal. Gonna look downfield again. Gets rid of it. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Fitted in the window for the score. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
The Huskies offense will have its first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, but basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
play action on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it was a good throw. It was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Bring in the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Uconn will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Touchdown, Rebels! Special teams coming through the third aspect of the game, delivering big time. He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turning on the gas. Great job, great return.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But no surprise, when you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
He's open on the right. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. This Uconn offense really has it going. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. There he goes. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Buys a little extra time. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this
quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And every time he gets brought down, everybody kind of gasps for a second, because you're already on quarterback number 2, and you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright and the least amount of hits as possible, because you definitely don't want to go to QB number 3.
No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Looking down the middle. Pulls it in. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
It's It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
He's got an open man. Turning on the Jets. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. No mid-season doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First play of the period, first down here. He'll start this drive firing. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. To the air on second down. Flips it out on the screen. Breaks into the open. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Uconn will have to punt it away. Now on the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The Rebels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got a man. It's Harvin. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Now, a fourth down.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Wide receiver comes in motion. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
The run from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Harvin. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Offense is stopped. Will be a turnover on downs.
Makes the grab. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Uconn will have to punt it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Pulls and fires complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He's going to run it. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Ellis. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. And the Rebels in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man, it's nice to have a quarterback that can do this. Last week, he was unbelievable. This week, even better. This dude is absolutely on fire, in the zone, feeling it, using the whole field, doing whatever he wants, when he wants, how he wants.
Got it behind the line. It's Morrison. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Morrison. And he has run out of bounds as they go backwards there and just avoided the contact. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He gets it inside the 25. They'll stop him at the 24. Not enough for the 1st down, and it's a 4th down decision time coming. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Finds him out of the backfield. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's got him still on his feet. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
Well, it's a nice job by the receiver getting out of bounds to save some clock. You're probably out of field goal range, so you're thinking Hail Mary here at the end of the first half.
From the gun. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today at Oxford. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball. He is a problem, and I don't think this defense has the solution.
The Uconn offense goes back to work. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Gonna sling it on second down. Makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. On third down, he drops to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Uconn will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
And the Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. That's caught. It's Harris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Grab behind the line. It's Harvin. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to keep the drive alive. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That's not surprising. You're going for that every single time. 4th and inches in your opponent's territory. You're trying to get closer and closer to field goal range so you can pay this drive off by scoring points. Nice play call.
Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
4 receivers set, 2 on each side on 2nd and 8. Here's a quick throw out to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Rebels headed quickly to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. From the gun on 3rd down. It's complete to the right. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Ole Miss! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Mississippi State is in serious trouble right now. I'm not sure some folks won't be asking for a refund on their NIL investment. A putrid performance in Starkville. They're trailing by 14 to UCLA. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Uconn will have to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Looking to throw on 1st down. Showing the arm strength down the left side.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Under fire. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got him downfield. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. And the Rebels want to move quickly. Just keeps slinging it. Hauls it in. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Making side adjustments here. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Uconn going back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Hits the accelerator to the right. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Let's it fly. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got his man, makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Bears the pressure. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. And this one is perfect. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
Snagged in the middle. It's Harris. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They definitely... the ball at this point. They probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. That last catch puts him over 150 yards receiving on the day.
Reese, this defense has no answer for this guy. And it doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's run or who's been covering him. They just can't stop him.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. And it's picked off at the goal line. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. The short hands. It's Robles. Open space at the 25. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Last completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground. Turning it on. setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Caught in the backfield, it's Robles. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Defense was confused, and the head coach uses a timeout. Power ahead. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Slams it ahead. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, the defense just too good there. They're trying to run it in on 3rd down and be physical up front. The defense, though, having...
And he'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous parting gift, a consolation prize, if you will.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's got it out. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Uconn offense goes back to work. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet and not remember it.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, getting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field.